For my meat sauce, I use 2 cups of tomato sauce, half a cup of petite diced tomatoes, 4 tablespoons of tomato paste, then 1 pound of Italian sausage, and 1.5 cups of ground beef. You need the half and half to make it yummy. I used half of a yellow onion and half of a red onion, 3 cloves of garlic minced. I'm also going to use 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar with the mother. Then 2 teaspoons of sugar. Then 2 tablespoons of canola oil. I'm also going to use some basil, some rosemary, some dill weed, even though it's not Italian per se, some thyme. I'm also going to use parsley. You can use fresh spices if you want, but I prefer dry spices, so convenient. And if you want, instead of all those spices, you can also use Italian seasoning, but you're gonna need a couple of tablespoons for that. So as you can see, I went ahead and minced my sausage with ground beef in a bowl. Then in the Dutch oven, I heat some oil on high heat and waited for it to get hot. Then I'm gonna add my sausage once it's hot. Then I'm gonna cook the sausage until it's browned, not scorched. So I'm not braising or frying the sausage. I'm just browning it. It's gonna get steamed because it's crowded. As you can see, it's not gonna, even though I'm cooking it on high heat, it's not gonna be, stuck together. I'm just browning it. You can't skip the step. And then along the way, I added some onion, then some salt and black pepper. And then, as you can see now, I went ahead and added the rest of my ingredients. You can do that in no particular order. You can just, dump all your ingredients together at the same time if you want, if you're able to, if you have 10 hands. But I added one by one, but in no particular order. Then I lowered the heat and simmered for 2 minutes to just make sure everything is well combined. And after this, I'm going to transfer my meat sauce to a slow cooker. And as you can see, it's really gooey. So I, transfer it to a slow cooker, and I'm going to cook it for about 6 hours on high heat. You can cook it on slow for 4 hours or whichever one you prefer, just as long as you go for more than 2 hours to make sure that everything is cooked and those spices and the tomatoes, everything is like married and blended together, and your meat sauce will come out very, very gooey. And then you can serve it with noodles,